I'm joined for a very special Door Summation Variety Hour. It's not really a variety hour. It's more like a honor for, or a special show for this terrific Tuesday, which today is Tuesday, and today is terrific. Is it terrific in Weymouth?
Yeah, it's, I like to think it's terrific everywhere, but, it's always miserable somewhere every day.
That's right. And you said you wanted to have this very special program and talk about lovely ladies, right?
Oh, yeah. I think we should, yeah. I believe we were talking recently about some... we
were talking about this last night, by the way.
Yeah. But we were doing our preparations for the show, and the subject came up of well-known actresses. Or not well-known actresses, but favorite actresses. And a couple of my old favorites came up. But because if folks, if you want to see the best-looking women on television, there are two places to go: the Disney Channel and the Spanish channels.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about a couple of favorites from those. Specifically, well, we talked a little bit about my favorite Disney Channel woman, Alex Johnson, of Instant Star fame these days. But we had a longer conversation about my favorite Spanish Channel woman, an Argentine actress named Valeria Britos, or Britos. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Spelled Britos.
Mm-hmm.
And indeed, with this modern technology we get nowadays, we managed to go on the Internet while we were on the phone, and it turns out she has a website these days.
Yes.
And you know what, though? She doesn't look, though. I mean, let's put it that she certainly doesn't look as good as she did in her prime. I'm talking mid-'90s when she was on the Argentine telenovela Aprender a Volar.
Mm-hmm.
That was the prime Valeria Britos.
Oh, okay. I saw the picture, and she looked like she was 14.
Well, that's sort of Valeria Britos' trademark. Valeria Britos is over 30 years old. She's actually older than my brother Frank. But she looked like she was about half her age. So when she was like in her 20s, she looked like she was about 14.
Mm-hmm.
But all I say is that so you get the forever young Britos, but at the same time, she's a grown woman in all this. So you get the best combinations of you get the grown woman with the cute looks of a high schooler.
Mm-hmm. It's like Valeria Britos, but today.
Well, the thing is, Valeria Britos for today isn't as good as Valeria Britos back then. Because if you go to the site, folks, you look at those pictures from like Aprender a Volar in the mid-'90s Britos, and she is magic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's just incomparable. But now you look at her today, and she's got this whole, like, wannabe, like, American Idol thing. Like, she wants to be one of them celebrities, like freaking Wednesday Underwood or one of those.
Wednesday Underwood, huh?
Yeah, nowadays. You know, the crap DUI celebrities like you get nowadays.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But Valeria Britos, folks, check out her site.
We should check it out. And if she showed up at your place in Weymouth,
oh yeah,
what would you have to say?
That would be, let's just put it this, I'd say, welcome home, baby.
Welcome.
Yeah,
I see.
That would be quite a time. It would kind of be like life would come full circle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be good because I'm usually unlucky on these things, and it's about time that I get what I deserve, which is an Argentine actress who looked like she was 14 back in the mid-'90s.
There you go. And basically, you would go back to your prime. What's your prime? You always claim was in the mid-'90s.
Oh yeah. Well, that was everybody's prime. That was Eric's prime. That was when we were young and we were just these young Turks out on the move.
Mm-hmm.
Rob getting us free stuff at TGI Fridays sometimes, and all this other just ribald revelry like the world has ever seen before.
Mm-hmm. And you were telling me last night that Rockin' Rob, he's a big man. He's like 6'5", 6'6".
No, I'm afraid I don't mean to offend you for listening to Rockin' Rob. Rockin' Rob's about 5'2" or 5'4". He's a short guy.
I see. Well, so what are you guys doing this terrific Tuesday? What are you doing tonight?
I have no idea yet. That's the magic of it.
It's the magic of it.
Never know where life is going to take you. But I have no idea where the heck we're what the hell we're going to be doing tonight. Hopefully it'll involve Valeria Britos, or maybe even Alex Johnson, but I don't
Maybe
think...
involve the 8-bit Nintendo.
It'll probably... Actually, you know what? It'll probably involve 8-bit Nintendo, because on Woeful Wednesday I have dental... I've got to have teeth extracted, so I don't think I'm going to be doing much tonight. Tonight. Can you hear that?
I can hear something. Can we get Frank on the other line, or?
Yeah, Frank's trying to call in. We went to the...
Hold on. I mean, look. I got to see if we can get this man on the line. There he is. Oh, I see him.
Hold on, Frank.
All right, we're now joined with Frank. How you doing, Frank?
Hey, Joe, how are you doing? I'm just doing a little run in here because I couldn't take any more of this Disney Channel and so forth. Valeria Britos talk.
So you're kind of like a shoot promo here? Go on.
I don't know what it's, I don't think you got a problem with this stuff, Frank. It's nature. You know what I'm saying?
I have an equation I was thinking about. Listen to me, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Here are the chances. They're not that bad that Valeria Britos might call into the Variety Hour. Or you got to figure, there's about 6 billion people in the world. Let's say something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Something like
about 6 billion. Let's say about conservative estimate, a fifth of them listen to the Variety Hour, right? So let's say we're at it's like 1.2 billion listen to the Variety Hour right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to figure, because she's of a younger demographic, she's about my age, she's probably more inclined to use the internet. So that bumps up the odds even a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say there's probably like a 1 in 10, 1 in 12 chance that she might, be cruising the internet. She might come across the Variety Hour. Now, the only issue is, does she speak English? Otherwise, she's not going to understand what we're talking about. But you still hear her name. So if you're listening, Valeria, call in.
What did Han Solo say?
Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds. Mm-hmm. Never tell me. That's the way it is. But Valerie, if you are listening, call in. I don't know if you speak English or not, but I can speak a little Spanish.
I know some Spanish. Remember?
But
you weren't making sentences.
I know 2 sentences.
No, you weren't making sense. You were just saying random words. You got to string them together into sentences.
Well, I think that would be funny if we just had her on. I'd be like, sopa,
I should give her a little message right now.
All right.
Hola, Valeria. Mi llama Joe. Ti amo. How do you... Llame ahora. Isn't that call me now?
Oh, that could be taken out of context.
Yeah.
Well, all right. You give it a shot, Joel. What do you think? What would you say to Valeria in Spanish?
Viva la sopa, si, hospital, bicicleta. There you go. What do you think?
Well,
Hello?
I don't know. I think she's going to have a hard time choosing between you two guys with all that Spanish that you're going to speak into us.
Joe can have his own. He can have his own Spanish. We'll call up Don Francisco and say, look, send up some Sabado Gigante chicas for Joe. Actually, Joe, you're Puerto Rican, aren't you?
Yes, correct. Yep.
Who else is Puerto Rican?
Who's that?
Adamari Lopez.
Who's that?
That's another Spanish Channel actress.
Oh, nice. Nice.
She was another one who looked like she was like 14, and she was like 24. Remember that?
No.
Played a schoolgirl usually.
I remember.
I'm talking to Frank.
She was a star of the TV show Sin T, which translates to "Without You."
Oh.
And it had a Ricky Martin song in it.
Really?
Well,
it was pre crossover Ricky Martin.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking, Joel. What if Valeria called in, right? And Joe was chatting her up. Then halfway through that broadcast, Alex Johnson called in too. Joe'd be in some hot water. He wouldn't know what to do.
Oh, I wouldn't be, because I'm actually, because I'd say, look, I'm polygamous,
Mm-hmm.
So was Alexander the Great, So was Muhammad. Some of the greatest men in history have been polygamous, so I can have more than one woman,
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I look at it.
Ah. Would you ever tell Valerie Britos about Custer?
You know what? She could live the experience if she came up here.
Wow. Strong words.
Presumably she'll get slaughtered by Indians if she comes up to Massachusetts.
All right, stop it.
All right.
But she'd die with me, which actually isn't the best way to. I could probably do without that.
Mm.
But although I'm